Warning: the gameplay in this stream is being performed by amateurs and under the moderation of amateurs. While Karlton is an EA partner and this is an EA-sponsored stream, Karlton and the moderators must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any gameplay performed on this stream.
What is up? How we doing? Thank you, Four Doors. There's the goat. Welcome everybody to another Thursday edition. Karlton is maddening. Driz is here. Hype Train is here. By the way, Hype Train is here. Let's give a shout out to our conductors for the evening. E-Rod in with Prime, 11 months. One more E-Rod to get yourself a fancy new sub badge. 12 months for you. In with Prime. It's a good reminder, if you are an Amazon Prime subscriber, you get a free sub to anybody you want to use on Twitch. E-Rod used it on me. Thank you, E-Rod. I appreciate you, brother. Any questions on how to link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, please hit up Games with Dustin. He is one of our super friendly and occasionally helpful mods around here. Patty gifts went out to Jimmy Bits. Jimmy Bits reciprocates, gifting out 5 of them. Straws in the chat for Jimmy Bits, for Patty, and for E-Rod. Big Lou in for 100 bits. Doubles up, makes it 200 bits. Boom gifts one out to Jiggles. Thank you, Boom. So we got straws in the chat going out to Big Lou, to Boom. Big time straws going out to Jimmy Bits, gifting out the 5. Patty and E-Rod all in. We are kicking us off pretty squashed. In with 500. Bowman's in with 500. Dustin in with the 213 on the bits. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Straws in the chat for everybody. Zombie Killer says he'll be watching and playing Warframe at the same time. That works. Kill some zombies. That's how it works. How's everybody doing tonight? Bowman's gifting out 5 of them. Who got them? Jerome, Tropic Storm, King Jake, It's JC, and Mikel. I'm not sure. Oz gifts went out to the Bondabot. Now the Bondabot can give out straws to everybody else, although I'm not sure if we had that bad boy programmed. Hype Train level 5 is out the station. Moving forward, says we are about to beat our last record. They have really sort of upped the Hype Train gifts on that thing. Super Lift in for 300 biddies. Straws in the chat, Super Lift. And in case we didn't hit him, straws in the chat for Oz. Big time straws in for Bowman's mods. That's a good reminder. Put on our to-do list. A big time straws chat. Litany in. 4 months. Been following for 4 months and all you got was this t-shirt. We have not yet launched the Karlton is Maddening merch store. More to come on that. What to do? Talking about the merch store, we joke. Hey, Hype Train, Jiggly Tiggo gives out 10 of them. Look at that. We need a big old straws for Tiggo. Who got him? Wizard of Oz. JJ picked one up. 215. Rusty, Headbuster, Little Chubb. Zenram got one. 54 Bullseye, the one that's still around. Mace and 4 Doors picks up one. Thank you, Tigo. Appreciate you, brother. We are rolling tonight. Hype Train level 6. Hype Train level 6 didn't used to exist. Then everybody kept hitting level 5. Y'all are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Litany gifts one out. Mama Leah's picks that one up. We are now at level 7. Straws in the chat to Litany for the gifted sub. It's a good opportunity too. I know they pegged a lot of people that are currently in the stream. If you picked up one of those gifted subs from another one of those very generous community members, make sure you reach out, you tell them thanks, show some appreciation for the gifted sub, toss them some straws and the like. I appreciate it, each and every one of you. Talking about next season, right? Next season. Again, we continue to look for graphic and motion graphic designers as well as web designers for some projects that we have going on as well. If you know anybody, feel free to reach out on that one. Squatch in with 1,000 bits. Straws in the chat for Squatch. Appreciate you, brother. Or sister. I don't know. Squatch is fairly new. Whew. We are off and rolling. So if you caught Nick's stream today, we had the reveal for the next drop, presumably the last drop for X Factors. It was what? It was Kurt Warner, quarterback. I think I will pass. Kayvon Thibodeau could be a good card. Will also pass. And somebody on special teams that I will never use. Carlos in. 18 months for Carlos. Carlos gets himself an upgraded sub badge at 18 months as well. Speaking of which, we are sneaking up on having to make some new sub badges for the longies there. 3 positions, says Beej, that he needs for the field pass. Pretty happy. I agree. We've talked about it before. I need safety. I'm building a Palamalu as part of X Factors, but another safety will be a huge help. Guard is one of my last spots that I still have cards in the 170s. So that will be important. And then halfback. I got CJ2K. I'm curious what the build is going to look like. Did not announce 1 Marvel, 2 Marvels, who they would be, what the positions would be. And it sounds like they're keeping one other card close to the vest as well. Tigo gives one out to Ways of DJ. Straws in the chat for Tigo. Appreciate you. So the field pass reveal, the limited reveal, let's say, was good for me. It hit 3 of 3. Although it's going to cause a bit of a problem if we end up with double Marvels with the same cost again, because one good thing about the current field pass is a lot of the stuff that came out as part of your iconics I did not need. So Jason Taylor, boop, into the Marvel trade-in. Kick returner Hester, I think kick returners are overrated. We've said that on the stream a few times now. Toss both of those, whoop, right into it. A couple reduced cost retirement Tom Brady's. Oof. You got DK Metcalf as a random iconic. That's what I got to do. Hey, speaking of which, chat. Speaking of which, we got some work to do on that. As Nick said, the next drop comes in tomorrow, which means if we are going to randomly pull some stuff tonight, it's going to be the night to randomly pull some stuff. Keep in mind, we are keeping an eye, long-term vision. Got to finish the Marvel. We need to pick up 2 Palamalus. We need to pick up a Metcalf. We need to pick up a one last Okereke. So we have some work that we have to put into the game tonight. I'm 2 iconics away from LT. But I have one of those almost built through the field pass, so we will probably need to pull one more random player. So before those odds of getting the 3 players that we need increase, we got to get some work done tonight. Hey, Dick. Welcome, Dick. What else? So for those of you that are new, for those of you that may have just sort of started following here, post-Super Bowl stream, we do a really fun thing every month. We have an End of the Field Pass tournament. It's like our normal arena tournaments, except the odds and the prizes go up. Because what you end up having is all month long we have spent qualifying folks for this tournament. The winner of this tournament that will happen on next Thursday, right? I think a week from today. Next Thursday, it's a short month. The winner of that tournament will get their choice of a Marvel from Season 1 to Season 6 or 2 foils. Second place will get a selected foil. Semifinalists will get select an iconic. Top 8 will qualify for the next tournament. Look at the hype train. 28 gifted subs and 2,713 bits. Y'all are insane. I appreciate each and every one of you for the support. Not only are we sneaking up, Death Clock gets 100 more bits in under the wire. Thank you, Death Clock. Straws in the chat. Not only are we sneaking up on the next end of the Field Pass, into the season Field Pass tournament, we're sneaking up, chat. 400 more for Death Clock. Puts him at 500. Thank you, Death Clock. Straws in the chat. We are sneaking up, chat. Can you believe this? We are sneaking up on, what, 3 years or more of streams? Ooh, that's a big number. We started in April of 2020. April of 2020, we've been at this thing. We may have to have 15 more years and we can vote. Polo Prince gets one from Tigo. Thank you, Tigo. Straws in the chat. We may have to have like a reminiscing session, right? Tell me about the time that Go Hogs managed to tie a marbles race and lost out on an awesome Palamalu card. The sound of that pour, I did every time, Tigo. Every time. We gotta get amped up. What kind of beer is that? It is not beer. It is why I bring the can specifically for that. It is a premium coffee drink. I'm gonna turn it this way. Everything's backwards. Premium coffee drink. Thank you, Felix. Not a beer. Favorite stream is still the 5+ hour marathon. Yeah, that thing went to like, what, 2 in the morning? Maybe 3 in the morning. I can't remember. Where I think maybe we started the normal time, which would have been 8 o'clock. So 5 hours would have put us at 1, and we ran over that one. We are going to do a channel point redemption to enter the tourney. We will do that day of, just in case, Jared, you managed to qualify yourself through marbles, through the arena tourney, or anything else. But we will turn that on. The death of the 3X rollover. I gotta find that sheet, Oz. I forget how many giveaways we had. We had like 15, 18 giveaways. It was crazy. It was crazy. It's already up. It's up, but it's not active, right? Let me look and see. Yeah, it's paused. So it's there. You can't redeem it, though. Jerry's out here fangirling over me. I appreciate you, Jerry. What else? Anything else we need to talk about, or are we just jumping into the game? We just jumping into the game. Mods, can we help T first work the bot? So you see right below you T first from Deuce, you see the syntax. It's exclamation DEF space your in-game name space your 3-digit numerical overall for defense. And then you do the same thing for offense with your offensive overall. What's your with the stamina? What's up with the stamina for Marvels? Have they announced anything further yet? Nick has talked about it. I don't know if he has actually said anything specific, though. I think he did say it was stamina. He locked that in. I don't know if he gave a specific number as confirmed. So they said it's coming with the field pass. 1K for a foil. Okay. I don't like it. I've shared 2K for Marvels, 1K for foils. Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it. right? Right? It's like going to a store and like returning something that you bought, and they give you like a $50 gift card. No, I don't like it for that reason. I'm not as opposed to the value for it. But it's like going to a store and it's like returning something and they give you a $50 gift card, right? And then you take your gift card that has to be spent in the store, and then you go buy like something else, right? But it only costs like $25. But then it's like, all right, sorry, we don't give change for gift cards, and they just take the whole gift card, right? Like you do let's go do the math, right? We talked about it last time. We'll talk about it again this time. And then we'll have the conversation, close the book on it, and we'll move forward. We can always discuss it, but we also need to make sure that we can move forward as a group. Let's do that. So Beej says you're returning something you used for 2 months. Yeah, I'm not opposed to like the value that you get back. Honestly, I think like the 2K and the 1K that people describe, I think that's sort of fair-ish value for it. I think there's a couple other problems. In play. So let's just have the conversation, right? No, it's not positive, Pete. Let's just have the conversation. So first and foremost, I'm running out of stamina. Make sure we hit this one. All right. So first and foremost, let's just do the math on the current promo, right? Hey, anonymous gifter gave one out to Superlift. Tigo gives one out to Beej, and Bees is in for 1 month. Straws in the chat for Bees, Tigo, and the anonymous gifter. Sending love throughout the channel. Appreciate all three of you. So here's my issue. Here's my issue with it. With the 2K in particular. Granted, for Marvels, there's not a lot of them. Driz in with Prime. Thank you, Driz. I mean, so Girl Dad says there's horrible value, right? All right, so let's have this whole encompassing conversation. I think it's a good conversation to have, and I'll share with you sort of my perspective on it, right? So let's just do a trip through what the Marvels look like, right? Season 6, Offensive Marvel, the first one that we've hit, right? Season 6, also Offensive Marvel. Or Defensive Marvel, LT, right? Season 6. Season 5, right here, right? Season 4. Where's Season 4? Season 4. Right? I can't remember. That may be Season 3. And this is Season 4. I think. I don't know. I'm getting them all confused. Here's what matters. Where's Ray? Ray is gone, right? Ray is gone. Season 2. Season 1 is about ready to be gone. We are not stacking Marvels very deep, right? We are not stacking Marvels very deep. Now, some of you may be a lot deeper in terms of overalls than I am, but let's be fair. When we talk about something that we're getting value for the bulk of us, Furry in with Prime. Thank you, Furry. Like, Minka is still on my roster. Granted, I am doing my best to replace him with Palamalu, and as soon as I get a Palamalu, he is gone. Ray Lewis literally just left, like in the last week, my roster, right? And so let's be clear. These, for me, are cards that came in September and October. And I am trading them in March. In March. What's the speed on my Super Bowl linebacker? A lot. That's why I got him, John. That's why I got him, John. I grabbed that one last minute. It's like, So, when we talk about value, I think it's important to note that however much you spent months ago, that is going to be worth substantially less now. And so the cards that you're trading in now, for most of us, are cards from months ago. Again, September, right? So September to October, November, December, January, February, and March. We are looking at a card that is 6 months old. I think 2K stamina isn't an unfair amount for that. I think 2K stamina isn't an unfair amount for that. Minka is the only one gone from your lineup. Stamina is expensive. I'll tell you. I can tell you what my position is. I can't tell you what other positions are from other people, but I can tell you what my position is. I think the 2K, in terms of value, isn't unfair. Here's my issue with the 2K, right? Let's look at the current promo, because it makes the math really easy. You have 5 of these events, right? You have this one that you can do 20 times at 30 stamina. That's 600. You've got this one that you can do 20 times for 20 stamina 15 times. When you pair it with this one, you can do those two 30 combined times for 200. That's 600 stamina. When you do this one 15 times 20, and then you do this last one 15 stamina 20 times, so 40 total plays at 15. The math on that is 600. So just in a vacuum, you've got 5 events. It's all you can play. 1,800 stamina. And keep in mind, you are picking up 720 stamina over the course of the day. You are picking up, just from regen, you are picking up on this thing another 50. That puts it to 770. And one thing that they've done that I do like with the ticket journeys is you actually can play these, and as part of the rewards you get, you end up getting another 45 stamina. There it is right there. So that puts you up to what, 800 and, oh god, math is hard, 815 I think is what the math is. 815. So you have a very limited window with which you can use 2,000 stamina all at once. All at once. Right? And so what ends up happening is, if you do the 2,000 stamina, right, you end up having to do a bunch here. How many of you out here are lovingly auto this that give you 0 rewards guaranteed? A guaranteed 0 rewards, and all you're doing is checking the spot. People are avoiding this event unless having to build the chain, right? But guess what? 2,000 stamina, now you got to do these events, right? Maybe you have an opinion and you love doing these. Guess what? You can only spend 600 there. Maybe you do these like I do to try and get them taken care of out of the way. Guess what? You only got 600 stamina you can spend on that one, but you got 2,000 stamina in your kitty. So you are going to be forced to use that stamina if this structure continues in a way that is going to be less economical for you. And that's a problem, because you don't get the 2,000 stamina. I think is fair value, but you don't get 2,000 stamina worth of value when you spend the 2,000 stamina. Couldn't this be resolved with program stamina vouchers? So for those of you that are fans of the stream going back, you remember probably 2 or 3 seasons ago whenever Nick would do field pass reveals, and I would always ask, because you'd get the stamina right away, I would always ask for vouchers, and they never came in. I would have loved vouchers. Quite honestly, my position is I would have taken whatever that stamina is supposed to be worth. I would have taken that. Instead of that, I would have taken it in assets, right? However many of these things that's supposed to be worth, right? If we've got like 45, let's see, 45 stamina on the base one to get 3, right? So 2,000 divided by 45 stamina, which is what it costs to get it guaranteed. You get 44.5, right? So let's just say 45, right? So 2,000 stamina is worth 45 of the uncommons, which is going to be worth then, 9 of the rares? So it's basically going to be worth essentially 2 epics, right? I would have much rather have had the full assets than I would have had the stamina that you can't fully use. Right? That's what I would have rather had. That being said, 2,000 stamina is a hell of a lot better than a Marvel card sitting on your bench, right? Here's the other thing, right? My issue so much isn't with the Marvel. I think the foils are sort of, it's an example of, I think it's a larger problem, right? And I want to take a look-see here at my bench and see if you can actually find what the problem actually is. So when you look at the players on my bench, right, we got a bunch of iconics. We have some Justin Tuckers, because when you get some epics, you might as well select the special teams. You may pull a random epic, right? Iconic. Here's a lone Super Bowl one that I didn't get to use. I had some extra stuff hanging over. I've got 4 rares, right? I've got 1, 2. We can do some. Oh wait, no, those are from the current field pass, right? We don't want to get rid of those. I've got 1, 2, 3 of those, and then I've got just some old uncommons that I kept just to be able to build like a super low overall roster, right? So why is that? Why, Karlton, do you have no uncommons, no rares, no real epics, but you have a crap ton of iconics on your roster? Well, this is why. Because if you have uncommons, right? Like, this is the best use for him right here. Like, this is a great trade-in, right? Like, this is a great trade-in. You get a bunch of current value. Look, perfect example. Uncommons went into this trade. I pulled the rare from this. Do you know what I can do with the rare from that one? I can take the rare from there, put it in here, build me a random epic, get an epic that I don't care what it is. I can now take that epic and I can roll it into this thing, and I'm now 1 epic away from this, which is going to go into LT. There's value for rares, there's value for uncommons, there's value, honestly, for the epics in the bigger one, although instead of 7, you end up getting 5, but that's still a good value. But what do you have for your iconics? Marble should grant 3k stamina. It's 1k stamina. I think 2k is, honestly, 2k is fair. 2k using the current exchange rate, Goonie, is essentially 2 epics, right? So you go from a Marvel from 6 months ago or 5 months ago to getting 40% of a current iconic. Like, there's a huge rake, but that's also 4 months ago, right? None of the other cards you have are going to be on your roster from 4 or 5 months ago, right? It doesn't matter what they cost. You built them to use them, right? And now they have lost a lot of value. I mean, let's just take a look at it. You say, oh, the Marvels cost so much to build, and you are 1000% correct. They cost so much to build, right? But let's just take a look at Minka. Right? Let's take a look at Minka. Right now, Minka is at 173. But what is Minka's base? What was Minka's base when he started? Do you remember? Was it like 140? Right? Was it like 140? What was Minka's base? What was Minka's base? What was Minka's base? Mikkel says he thinks GameStop made this. Any of the old GCs, remember that 150? Was it 150? All right. So you got a card. You built a card 6 months ago, right? That was a 150 overall. Okay. You built a card 6 months ago that was 150 overall, right? So now you head into here. Let's look at where we are currently, right? Iconic players. 162. 162. The epic players, of which 2,000 stamina is roughly 2 of these, are 137. Wanting the value of a current iconic, and next field pass they're going to go higher. For a card that you built 6 months ago and got 4 to 6 months out of usage for, to think that you are going to take that card, use it for 6 months, and then trade it in for a higher card is wrong. Is it 9 o'clock? It's not 9 o'clock already. I think 2,000 stamina is fine. How about leveling resources? They've been consistent on that, RS. I agree leveling resources should be able to get pulled out. I 100% agree with that. But they have told you from the get-go, from the beginning of this season, that was a special thing when they did it, that it was not happening again. And so while I completely agree with you that it makes sense to do it, they have been perfectly clear that that's not going to happen. How's my night going so far? My night's going pretty good. I take that back. I mean, like, my night's going fine. Like, here's my last, like, 24-ish hours, roughly. So, Tuesday, my wife sends me a text that the sump pump alarm is going off. So I'm like, awesome. So I rush back home, and I get home, and the alarm thing had just fallen off and fell into the water. Easy fix, best possible solution. So Wednesday, I'm at home because we've ordered in new furniture, and we got a new furniture delivery for that. So I'm thinking, all right, so I missed like half a day on Tuesday, worked from home on Wednesday. And then Wednesday during the day, the baby starts throwing up. Great. Sickness. Then, Wednesday night, our 12-year-old decides to do something not very smart and may or may not have broken her foot. So then we're off to the doctor's urgent care at like 7 o'clock at night to get this looked at, taken care of. She leaves with crutches, right? So then this morning, I end up taking her to school instead of her hopping on the bus because my wife can't take her because the baby was sick. And so then I end up working from here today, and then I also end up picking her up. And then tomorrow morning, I have to take her to actually get confirming x-rays on her foot to make sure. So out of the whole work week, I have spent 1.5 days in the office. But at least the baby seems to be on the mend, so that's a positive. So we're hopefully trending the right direction. What were we talking about? I got sidetracked by Phoenix. We were talking about iconics, right? So we've got good value for uncommons, good value for rares, we got good value for epics. Ish, right? What do you have though for iconics? Right? Like, you can't trade them into this, right? Even the 5X ones are just the epics, right? The only thing you have here is this, right? You have 990 weights, maybe a little more, and like 1K coins, right? Like, maybe this is good value for some of you, but like, the fact that all of these are here, and it's not just all of these, right? Like, let's just keep going. All of these, all of these, all of these, all of these, all of these. We're still in like most feared. all of these. The reason I have all of these is because there's no good trade-in value. So here's what my perspective was. Instead of paying out with foils more promo stamina that you can probably not efficiently use, right? Give me either the resources for the foils or and this is what I thought was a great idea. That this is what I thought. This was my perspective. Instead of treating the foil like an iconic, treat the foil like what it was, which was a combination of iconics, and you put together a simple trade-in where one foil, you put it in, and you end up getting out of that two random iconic players. That's what I think you should have done. And then, instead of doing that, put in this thing an iconic trade-in for program stamina. That's what I would have liked to have seen done. Because now you can take a foil, you can break it down, you can deconstruct it, and remember, the value of the foil was having two specific cards. And so taking it and getting two random cards back essentially is a rake on the value of the card. And so you end up with two random iconics that are now smaller in value. When combined, they are worth more, but individually are smaller in value. And then you can trade them in here for smaller chunks of stamina so that you would be better able to use them along the way. And I just lost my thingy. All this stuff is new too. I just replaced all this stuff. There we go. We'll see how it works. That's my perspective. What'd Litany say? Remember when pro packs were fun? No. I remember when other people thought they were fun. I never thought they were fun. We'll probably start it here like 9, maybe a little bit later. We got some stuff to do, ballers. Normally at least 9. But that's my perspective. And admittedly, like, I've got a fairly like myopic view of the game, right? Like, I've got my perspective on it. There are lots of different ways to look at this thing. There are lots of really smart guys doing things like economy and everything else. Guys or gals. That's my perspective. That's how I would have handled it. I think 2K stamina, and even to some extent 1K stamina, is relatively unmanageable. And so I would have liked to have seen that broken up more. If you want to do a big trade-in, fine. You can do the pro. I mean, we clearly, right? We clearly have established the ability to deliver program stamina by virtue of packs and rewards, right? I mean, we had this thing, which was we had this thing, which was awesome, right? Remember the Nerd Wallet stuff? Had Madden Cash and it had program stamina in there. Like, that stuff was awesome. I haven't even opened it. You know why I haven't opened it? Because I don't have anything that I can comfortably spend it on. But clearly we can deliver program stamina through that pack. So either you put it in a pack so you can break it up so you can spend it. It's just, I don't have an issue with the value of the 2K. I have an issue with the inability of people to spend the 2K for full value. That's what I have an issue. Define comfortably spending on me. I do save almost everything. You talking to me, M. Childs? Or you talking to somebody in chat? My Nerd Wallet stamina. When I say comfortably spending on it, I just mean, like, I don't feel like I'm going to wait until I can get good value back for it, right? I mean, like, there are people that are still holding on to Marvels from last year because they can't use the stamina. Like, that alone should tell you that 2K is something that cannot be used efficiently. Yeah, Nerd Wallet. The Nerd Wallet packs were great. Were absolutely great. All right, we gotta check some boxes, right? We gotta check some boxes. Reward pack. I didn't get anything from that. I got that one from the 3X. Toss this in here. All right. So I want to talk about where I'm at in the game. We talked about it. I have a Metcalf. I have an Okereke. I do not have a Polamalu, but what I do have from Polamalu is... Oh, that's Kamara. What I do have from Polamalu is I have not just 3 of the Polamalus there. I actually pulled a 4th Polamalu. I have 1 Metcalf. I have 2 Okerekes. So those are the 3 that I'm trying to pull. I can make the argument, I think, convincingly. I think I can make the argument convincingly. Oh, I need to do this one too. Hold up. I forgot I hadn't done this one yet. Tigo gifts one out to Thor. Tigo gifted one out to Jared and Duncan and John when I was rolling. I am sorry, Tigo. Straws in the chat for Tigo. I was rolling earlier. I just completely missed it. So Tigo gifts one out to Thor, to Jared, to Duncan, and to John. I missed all of those. Thank you, Tigo. I'm trying to, Patty. I got to hit the 2. See, but I'm looking at it, Patty. Like, if I can get to the 10K, then I get some of it back. So it's not so much going all out. So I need to get this thing first. So to do that, I need to turn this off, you know, for my privacy. Which honestly, 3x value, I know it's little, but it's not a bad way to go about it. Because look at what you end up getting, right? You get the 2 tokens, which are essentially equivalent to 2 uncommons, right? And you get a rare, and you get 2 more uncommons. So you get basically 1.8 rares for it. But I think, based off of where I'm at, I think I can make the argument that this pack, 2 of these at 5K are better than 1 of these at 10K. I think I can make that argument based off of, and I have 1 select pack still saved. Because here you get 2 and 2 would be 4, but this one almost puts you closer to 5. Plus, you have, does it break down your iconic chances? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it does. 7.5. 7.5 in that one. And then this one is 2.5. So it's a slightly less chance. You get 2 of them, so it ends up being 5% versus 7.5%. But you end up with basically 5 of these things, right? So before this drops, we're going to rip a couple of these. And we're going to spend 10K because we're going to try and get it back. So I went over on the ones I need there. I got another Polamalu there. All right. So now we have a decision to make, right? Now we have a decision to make. And here's what the decision is. I still need 1 more player to go into Taylor, right? Because we've almost built the last iconic. That'll give me 5 out of 6. I will need 1 more to go in there. So if you look at the timelines, 13 days on this one. If you look at this one, 12 days. So they end at roughly the same time. So I can make the argument that I should build 1 more random player. And if I hit a Metcalf or a Polamalu or an Okereke, then it's a dub. And if I don't, then I can just toss that one in and then I can build all the randoms I need. So let's pull one of these out, and I think that's the way to go. Because this one, I need to pull both of them out, because this one is actually ends up being cheaper. So let me double check. You better hurry, Trapstar. Let's see, Jones, Hall, Jones. How many My God, are there really 3 different freaking Joneses in this thing? Did they really do that? Gamble on XF today or save. So, but Goonie, I don't look at it as a gamble. I look at it as an investment, because I need to get Palamalu and Metcalf and Okereke plus LT in order to get my 10K back. So I just spent 10K to get those packs. So to get that back, I need to finish him. So I don't look at it as a gamble. I look at it as an investment. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna roll the dice. Got it. Let's go. Jones in with Prime. Thank you, Jones. Stars the chat. 26 months. Jones has been around for a while, and it's only appropriate, right? It's only appropriate that Jones comes in with the Prime sub. Do you know why? Because in order to get DK Metcalf, we traded in this Jones, and we traded in this Jones, and we traded in this Jones. We traded in 4 Joneses of 3 different varieties, just as Jones for the win was coming in with the Prime sub. Woof. Let's go. Perfect timing. Jones nails it. Absolutely nails it. So that means now, though, that we can pull out this DK, because we do not need the DK anymore, and we can toss that into the Okereke. So what do we need? We need 3 more to foil Okereke. We need 6. All right, and so we need, we need an Okereke or a Palamalu, right? And if we do that, we can open up our last select pack and pick up the other one. All right. So we're getting what? Like, what are we getting? We're pulling what? Like an epic a day, right? We're getting like what? An epic a day? If you pick up the little thingy in the store, that ends up being like an epic a day, right? And we have 5 days left after today. You have 3 Joneses on your team. You are jonesing. So you figure 5 epics left, right? And I need I need 7 for here, but I have 1 saved, so 6, and 3 more, 9. So I need 4 more, right? I need 4 more to build. So I think, and we have to hit either a Palamalu. So does it make sense? I think it makes sense to just rip 1 more, right? I think it makes sense to rip 1 more. I think it makes sense to rip 1 more, right? Put DK in there. Yeah, I put DK. I moved DK over already, I think, didn't I? I moved DK over already. Because I needed 2 Palamalus and a Okereke, which would be 6, 12, 18 total. I have a select saved, so that is 17 total. And then I pulled the DK out and put him over with the Okereke. 17. I've got 5 here and 3 there. So that gets me down to 9. I've got 5 more coming in, which gets me down to 4 I need to get. So I think in theory, I feel like in theory I will probably need 2 of these, but we're gonna do 1. Yes, sir. Boom. And a Jones to boot. And a Jones to boot. So we are done with our selects. We can toss an Okereke in there. And then we can open up our last select pack, grab a Palamalu, and we are locked in. Unclaimed. Items, nothing. Unclaimed. Show me that beautiful Palamalu. Boom. Encouragement. Trade those rares for more epics. We can do that. We still need to build one more out, right? Trades. Palamalu. Now, we're not going to claim it because that would be a waste. Actually, you know what? Just so I don't accidentally hit that button, we're going to take the Palamalus and we're going to just toss them up into Kamara. Do I have... Do that. Pick up another rare. Now, where are we with the rares? Oh, let's go, baby. We rolling now. Kamara. Is there another rare? Is there another low-hanging fruit on the rare? Tokens. Tokens. Yeah, there you go, Spotter. Tokens. Let's go, baby. Let's go. See, who says they're waiting to the end? So, Goonie, normally I appreciate that, but I also think depending on what you want, it's like on the starter packs, like if there are cards, if there are select packs in the starter packs, no. If there are not selects, if it's just random ones and there are cards in the first drop, get the starters early. If there are not cards that you're shooting for, or if there are selects in there, get the starter packs late, because then the selects will have all of the cards to pick from. But if there are cards you want, and all the cards I wanted came on the first drop, right? I didn't need a linebacker. I didn't need whoever the special teams was on this last drop. I certainly don't want Kurt Warner. Wasn't a fan of the second drop. Everything I wanted came in the first drop. And so for me, it was a full court press. We did this the night before the other drop came in. It was a full court press to get those trades taken care of early, because you have a much higher percentage of pulling the cards that you need. You had a much higher percentage. So ordinarily, I'm all about, hold. What do I need? I need 2 rare players, right? What can we do? Let's do this. Let's do this. Can't take it with you. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 gets me that, right? Oh, and of course I do it. And that's the one when I pull this one. Why'd I say it's a waste to grab? I didn't say it's a waste to grab Troy Pete. I went and got Troy Pete right now. Specifically because it was not a waste. Do we want to roll the dice on this one? We'll roll the dice. I have been trying to... Oh, that's just a 3x one. Oh, I got a token. I got a token out of it. Might as well get this one, right? Token, boom. Encouragement. No, I got him. M. Childs. I picked him up. He was my last select pack. Because I knew I only needed one more. So I went ahead and got him. Can we start at 10 today? What time is it? Alright, so Goonie wants to not give stuff away. Goonie wants to just go ahead and do the tournament first instead of, like, heading over and doing giveaways. We can't miss. We can't miss. We can toss him, though. What can we toss him into? Can we build the Okereke tonight? All right. Do a poll. Chat, do a poll. Or mods, do a poll. Mods, do a poll. Do a poll. Should I build an Okereke and foil him, or should I build a Palamalu, or should I take the cards that I have now? Should I take the cards that I have now and build one more epic and see if I can hit an Okereke or Palamalu for 5 here, and then I can take the others and put them in the other one? Or those are the options. Those 3: Palamalu, Okereke, random epic. Because keep in mind, I still have to build one of these. So it's better to build one of these now in case you happen to hit on one of the lucky ones. I think it's this. I think this is the play. Chat, I think this is the play. Because you build all the randoms you need, and you only build specifics once you can't build any more randoms, because the specifics have a 20% markup because they go from 5 to 6, right? We saved this in Epic when we pulled the DK from the random set, right? I'm going to have to build it anyway. I think it's random. I think that's it, JNL. I think that's it. All right, what do we need? What do we need? We need one more epic. We need one more epic. 1, 2, 2. I think this is it. Yeah, because we have 3 set. This lines up perfect. This lines up perfect. This is turned into a logic stream. We're building stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. This gets me 5. All right. Or, like, closing out promos is fun. Boom. Doesn't matter what it is. Watch it be a Palamalu. Grady Jarrett. All right. Palamalu or Okereke. Palamalu or Okereke. Oof. Come on. Come on, Palamalu. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whew. All right. So we don't need these anymore, right? We don't need these anymore. We've got 3 there. We've got 3 there. What do you think, chat? I can't foil the Troy. I can't foil Troy. I only have 1 Troy. I only have 1 Troy. But I can definitely put him on my roster. I only have 1 Troy. I had an epic select, not iconic select. Maybe that was a confusion earlier. So I only needed, earlier, I needed 1 Okereke and 1 Palamalu. And I pulled the Okereke epic. So then I use my last epic select on the Polamalu. Maybe that was a confusion earlier. So let's put Polamalu over here. Do I have enough to get him leveled up? I don't think I did. I didn't expect to get this many cards tonight, if I'm being honest with you. Where am I at with the store? What can I get? League specials. I may have to finish bumping him up in the morning. But we'll bump him up for a little bit for right now. All right. See, isn't this so much better? I don't know. Who do we like here, chat? Who do we like here? Look at the mental. Wow, look at the run stop. I think it's Sean Taylor, right? I have 6 Troy epics, right. But I think I build 2 more epics and toss them into the random set again. Because then I could still hit on a Polamalu or an Okereke. I think it's Taylor. Better acceleration, slightly less speed. Agility's less. That's fair. Look at the elusiveness. Mental's awareness up. Play rec is up. Look at the run stop too. Look at the hit power. I don't think this is close. It's Sean Taylor. I don't think that's close at all. CB or Nickelback. Who do we like here? Do we like Julio or do we like Derwin? Stick with Julio. Cornerback. Put Derwin down there. There we go. It's Taylor. I think that's right, Jiggles. Oof. Yeah, but Patty, I still have to build another random, remember? I still have to build another random. Alright, we're going back to it, right? We're riding the hot streak. Trades. Alright, Polamalu or Okereke. Let's go. Polamalu or Okereke. We got hit. Whoever called the kick returner was right. But that is okay. Because you know what? That one goes right here. Auto. Whoa. Back it up. There we go. That one goes there. And then when I build this last one, that will go there. So LT is basically done. Oof. Almost paper copy. Sorry, we hit a heater. Did not expect to hit a heater, but we did. Plus, I need to boost up all my team in order to be able to do this tournament, right? X Factors, core, iconic players, iconic foil players. Where's DK? Level 5, yes sir. It's getting there, Jiggles. I need to play better. I've just been in the absolute crapper lately in LVL. I've just been an absolute anchor. Man, all of that, and I only got to 5-6. Where am I at with boosts? Boost will need to go up. Boost will take care of defense in the morning. We'll probably bump those to 12. And then rush offense, passings, and maybe even special teams to 12 as well. That'll cover a lot. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we got to get these done. And then we can probably give some stuff away. Oh, chat, I got surprises for you. I got surprises for you, chat. And chat's gonna ask what the surprise is, and I'm gonna say I can't tell you it's a surprise, but it's a surprise. What's my overall without boost? I have no idea, Thor. Honestly, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Did this open anything up? My team, that's the wrong button. Oh, I forgot about all these. Stay with me, chat. Stay with me, chat. We are getting ready to give some stuff away. Oh, 5 of these. Come on, give me a blue one. What do I need? The punter. Do I have any Pharaoh Coopers? There's one. Man, it's a double marbles. Double marbles. This field pass just wrecked me. Oh, Vonda. Vonda, you smart. All right. I think we're done. If I were 12... No, I wouldn't right now, Patty. I rough mathed it out, and I needed foil Okereke, foil Palamalu, foiled Metcalf, and LT. And with those, I should be able to hit it, I think, at 12. I think. All right, chap. It's been a while. You've hung with me. Let's get some stuff away. Here's your reward. Oh, Trapstar wants to do a tourney. All right, so Trapstar wants to do a tourney. So I guess we won't give anything away. You hit it today? I struggled. It's probably going to be 8 spins, Jared. I'll be honest. All right, let's give stuff away.